Good morning, welcome to the channel. This morning we are spraying our pasture. This weekend I ordered this sprayer. I'm going to be doing eval on it. I ordered a sprayer from Northern Tool probably mid-August. It just came in. It's September 10th. I went and picked it up in Birmingham the other night. But today I'm testing it out and I am spraying Centipede. Big problem, as you can see the taller bahia. You can see it looking back this way. But what we've got is, and I don't know where, I mean, it's a thick bahia pasture. It's been seeded probably 10 years. But the biggest problem that we had was I've probably brought a lawnmower up here to run a fence line, whatever. I do have centipede in my yard. And I do like centipede. It is obviously the lazy man's grass. And I have been using it in the yard for years, but seeds have dropped and I have not been able to get up here and spray it. The sprayer that I did have that we use for our manure spray clogged up, burned the motor up, so I had to go and buy this one, which I wanted bigger. But we are up here spraying spraying centipede in the bahia pasture field. And every bit of research that I've done tells you to just stay on top of it to spray. It's going to take 2 or 3 years to really get that bulk part out. That's what we're working on, is getting the bulk part out today. We are organic, and so I know a lot of people are probably thinking, okay, well, what are you using to burn out that centipede if you're an organic farm, if you're not using glyphosate, whatever people use to burn their pastures? Here's the deal. You can use apple cider vinegar and it will burn grass right down to the dirt. And I learned that a couple of years ago restoring an old Volkswagen Bug, and I put the apple cider vinegar in the tank because it will also get rid of rust. And I put it in the gas tank to get it all out, and I just ignorantly dumped it on the ground. And about a week later I came back and the ground was down. I mean, there was nothing. So I started doing it on some weed control, and it works. You know, maybe it's a little bit more. You know, you can buy the gallons at Walmart, which is what I do. This is a 26 gallon. I have not filled it completely up because that's 26 gallons. So I'm trying it out today. The pump is kind of doing a trial error. I'll do a full rundown on the pump down the road in another video. But this pump will be used for numerous things. Today's lesson will just be in spraying invasive grasses like centipede. And for you all that don't know, that aren't living in the South, centipede is a low-lying runner grass, and it's beautiful. It looks great in the yard. It's a poor man's turf grass. You really don't have to fertilize it. You don't have to lime it. You don't have to do anything, core it, anyway. But if it gets in your pasture and it starts taking over, you will have really small, low-lying areas, and then you'll have your tall bahia. Here is an example right here. You can see how low this is and how tall this is right beside it where the bahia is. That is nothing more than centipede getting in a pasture. We've got about 10 spots up here, and I've sprayed about 6 or 7 already, but the sheep have come in. They have mowed it down to the absolute ground. They like the centipede, and I'm coming in and spraying after that. I'm hoping, with it being September 10th, within 3 weeks, it will be completely down to the ground dead, and I can come in and overseed with some rye, overseed with some bahia in March, and really kind of smother it out. I think it's going to be probably a 2 or 3 year deal of just coming up here and spot spraying, which is fine with me if I'm going to completely get it out. Hey everybody, we're back. So in the first part of the video, you guys got to see that I had done the spraying of the centipede grass. That has been 4 days with the apple cider vinegar. What I want to show you now is what it looks like about 4 days later, okay? As you can see, this is really starting to take in and brown up. And this is an area that I sprayed 5 days ago to try and get a lot of the centipede grass out. So I'm just going to kind of walk. You can see where we have it sprayed. Now you can see here, this is taking a little bit longer. As I said, it's going to take a little while. This is coming in, it's getting yellow, but look over in here at how much is dying out. This is done without a chemical. This is done completely with apple cider vinegar, and that's important for you guys to understand because listen, we do not want to leave this world in a worse place than we got when we first started here. All I'm doing is just taking a little bit of extra time and a little bit of extra effort to still get the same result. And there is nothing wrong with a little hard work. We preach that on this farm. It's not all about the shortcuts. So again, there is no chemical. This is apple cider vinegar, straight out of a sprayer, put onto the Centipede, and as you can see, we are getting the result. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to give me a little shout out in the bottom. I'll be sure to answer. Please make sure to subscribe. We are always looking for new subscribers. Have a great day.